Happy Tuesday evening. Full throttle kind of guy coming at you. June the 6th. Longest day. Look it up. Google it. Get educated. Anyways, hey. I was polishing my wheels and I figured let me show you some of the tools that I use. So it's going to be like a down and dirty, just fast on, hey, if you're working on some wheels, you don't want them looking hazy or lazy, you can always polish them up. I know sometimes people like the low maintenance look. I like my rally wheels, don't get me wrong, but I want something for this season to kind of roll and add an extra bling to it, because it ain't gonna get prettier than it is. Fact, no brag. So let's take a look and see what's up, and I'll kind of go over the rundown with you. And I also want to show you about safety too, so you'll stick around for that one, please. Okay, so these are some vintage Cragar street tricks that have been around for forever and a day. I've had these probably going on about 10 years or so. Anyways, they were pretty hazy, so that's some with some chrome polish and some abrasives. I got some others that I like to use, but the secret to the trade right here is your ball. You can find them at your local auto stores and whatnot. Basically, you can apply directly to it, work it in, and it helps remove the haze and saves you quite a bit of work. So, as you can see, for a vintage set of wheels that probably been floating around since the early 90s, they still look really serviceable. Now, the one thing I wanted to talk about, and I had mentioned safety earlier, I know that the tires, they look really good, and it's a shame because good tread on it, good meat, and it's probably an older generation tire, but you got to check for weather checking. And man, these things are checked for days. I know it's kind of hard to pick up on my lousy phone, but trust me when I tell you. I know the temptation is going to be there to, put Armor All on, tire coating, and call it good, but wrecking your car and or getting hurt in the process, hurting somebody else, it's not worth it. So again, resist the urge. All I'm going to do is swap over the wheels from Manova, or the tires I should say, on these rims and call it good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break out the polishing wheel on this rim, and so you can kind of see me in action doing that. So bear with me just a second while I get this thing set up. Okay, so I'm going to put some polish on it. Got my applicator. I'm just like using this. You can use the wheel as well to help apply it. But whatever method works for you. I mean, what tools do you have? So user's choice. I'm gonna crank it down here so you can see the wheel in action. Allow it to haze over a little bit. It's not a super abrasive finish either, which is nice. I mean, you kind of can control the the more aggressive the pattern or the finish, I mean, the more it'll take off, but then the more you run the risk of leaving scratches and whatnot. I got my mother's over here, so put on the ball. I'll need to replace the stems because the rubber around the stems are dry rotted. So before you again get out on the road, safety first. I know we would just want to get out and cruise till the wheels fall off, but literally you're going to put yourself in a situation where the wheels will fall off. This actually comes with a shaft to help with holding it. So I'm going to go ahead and do my thing. You'll see the haze. You'll see the haze and everything's turning a little black. That's the oxidation, as well as, the oxidation from the pad coming off. But the wheel themselves will have oxidation as well. Spin so I can get a little more angle in there. More angle to the dangle. Ah. And your microfiber cloth you have. You can go to dollar store, get like a stack of rags or whatnot. I just use these for polishing chrome and stuff, so whether it's valve covers or in wheels like this. And even though there may be imperfections because of age and wear and other things, once they're in the daylight, and the light's just beaming off of it, you won't be able to really tell. It kind of suppresses the imperfections and whatnot. And depending upon how bad off your wheels are, how oxidized they are, there could be several passes you'll have to make. It just depends on the grit, the coarseness of the buffing compound that you're using. I'm just using, the store grade stuff. But there you go. Not bad, huh? Super sexy. So, with this, depending upon how much you have invested in your hand tools or whatnot, you can do all this for under, $100. The biggest expense is going to be that foam ball, believe it or not. Like I said, do you need it? Not necessarily. Does it help you speed up your job in that? Oh, most definitely. So I think it's a well worth investment. And that one I've had for, going on 13 years. So it's just a matter of washing it and taking care of it. And I hadn't washed it in a minute, so it's a little bit on the grimy side, but that's it. So I'm going to call this one good. Again, plan on replacing your tires if they're old, dry rotted, cracked, or suspect. Plan on changing out your valve stems. But I think this will look really nice on the Nova and add a little bit of bling to it. I got some center caps coming, so I don't want to stick them without the caps. It doesn't look right to me, especially when it's that kind of a vintage wheel. But again, this is the Cragar Street Tricks, which they haven't made these things in forever. And I'm not so sure. Once I take off the tire, I'll take a look at the label and that, but I don't know if these were the ones that were approved for the street. For all intents and purposes, I'm going to say, yeah, they were. But anyways, hey, thanks for, stopping by and seeing what's crack-a-lacking. A little down and dirty thing, like I said, so thanks for spending about 10 minutes with me. I'll speed up some of the wheel stuff so you don't have to be all like skipping through the video and killing my view time. I just like doing short stuff anyway. But hey, like I said, June the 6th, get out there, have some fun, still some daylight and whatnot. But thanks for stopping up by. Appreciate the new subscribers and the family and that. And hey, please like, subscribe, comments, questions, please feel free to hit me up. I'm on Facebook, as well as, of course, Instagram. So I'm on my gram, so gram active. So anyways, except for you, the internet bot scammy people and whatnot, go away, please, go away. Yeah, Instagram don't ever do anything about them guys, man. You geez, every time we turn around, and it's just like, how stupid are people? I know. Let's not get started on that. Anyways, have yourself a great day. It's Tuesday. If you're in the Portland area, don't forget beaches start tomorrow on Wednesday. So a little 8th mile action, grudge racing going on. Probably about 300, 400 cars may show up. So first beaches of the year, so could be even more than that. Who knows? But again, Portland PIR, check it out. A lot of cool people out there, a lot of cool cars. Don't know if I'll make it or not. Probably not. I got to work. But that's the way it goes in the life of a car guy. So I'm gonna roll this in the house, roll up my gear, and go eat some dinner, and maybe do something else. Thanks again. You guys have a great night. God love you. God bless. Thanks.